So guys, this is a beautiful place that you see behind me, and it belongs to a farmer, a chicken farmer. Farming is a business, and you need to start taking it seriously. Mr Nhema sponsored my trip to Victoria Falls, and I went and stayed in his villa. His business strategy is on steroids. That's insane. So the man is not getting too comfortable, rather is making sure that there is cash flow everywhere. So the thing is, when I started talking about Roadrunners on this platform, a lot of people criticized me and said there is no market for it. I did do my research. I did visit people who are doing Roadrunners. Most of you saw the videos. It's working for them, especially when you're doing it on a larger scale and following the principles. There is no way you're going to struggle with the market. Mr. Nhema managed to achieve something that is hard to achieve. The reason why I am saying that the Roadrunner business is barely tampered with. People don't want to touch it because people don't understand the market. They barely understand it. All over Zimbabwe, all over Africa, people are coming to him to learn Roadrunner business. The reason why I went to him in the first place, I wanted to understand and grasp the nitty-gritties to do with Roadrunner business. Because when it comes to poultry, I only knew and understood layers and broilers. I told myself, wait a minute, brother Kelvin. People, when they're talking about layers, when they're talking about broilers, they say the market is flooded. So my quest was to find out if the market for Roadrunner is flooded. But then I discovered on social media, if you introduce a new idea, as long as people don't understand it, they are going to criticize you. They're going to tell you it has never been done before. I have someone from America who is about to start something that is big in Zimbabwe. And this person is actually saying, Birioti, I am going to implement the Nigerian mentality. If I'm told this doesn't work, I'm actually going to go all in that thing, knowing that if I put my mind into it, it's going to work. I think it's high time that we change our mentality, high time that we start doing things. Our ideas are starting to be more theoretical rather than practical. Let's take things into practical and try. Later in the video, I get an opportunity to speak to Mr. Nhema, so keep watching. And if you are new on this YouTube channel, don't freak out. It's all normal. Just make sure to subscribe. It's for free. Please, guys, it's for free subscribing. And make sure to like the video. It really helps this channel a lot. Those coming for holidays, it could be Christmas, it could be any time of the year in Victoria Falls. This is the right place to stay. Imagine coming to Victoria Falls and staying in a place like this. This is good. For me, I'm trying to contemplate right now. I thought farmers are looked down upon, and yet farmers are doing the most out there, especially here in Zimbabwe. And I'm enjoying myself, honestly. When people are looking at farmers, they think they are just farmers and they are only doing farming. But Mr. Nhema is taking the whole thing to another level. One of the things that I've loved about this villa is this small space where I'm able to work comfortably. Okay, let me tell you a secret. When you come to Victoria Falls, you need to stay at a villa. You need to stay at an apartment. The reason being that if you are a family of 4, 5, or 6, or 7, or 8, or even 10, booking a hotel, it's expensive. This is a self-catering apartment. There is no need for you to spend much money on food. Food is expensive this side. Going to a restaurant every day, like 2 to 3 times, you are probably going to spend a lot of money. So what you can do for yourself is when you come to Victoria Falls, you book an apartment, which is cheaper, especially if you are a family. This is a place where you come to enjoy comfort, privacy, and the privilege to cook for yourself. So this is where I am sleeping, and this is the main bedroom. It looks nice. I don't even know what this is for. And Victoria Falls is hot, so it's a must to have air conditioner. Look at how nice it is. Look at the L shape. Haha, this is nice. My computer, this is where I edit all the videos that you see. This is the entertainment area. They've got DSTV. They've got Starlink. I was showing this to my wife, the L shape. So this is a 3-bedroom apartment. So upstairs, we've got 2 bathrooms. So this toilet is downstairs.
You know, like I told you in the beginning, Birioti,
yes,
right? That farming is a $1 billion business. it's not a thing to play with. I tell you, that's why I've created my own market. And not only am I investing in farming,
Yes.
I am also investing the proceeds in farming in other business, like what you saw in Victoria Falls, the villa. We have got an exclusive villa there, a deluxe, which is just a premium facility in Victoria Falls. Right now, as I'm speaking to you, I'm planning to go to China. I've already booked my ticket in Canton Fair. I need to learn from the best. I need to learn from the best because I know where I'm going. I tell you, with this business right now, in 2026, Roadrunners are going to dominate the market, right? This is going to be actually the most business, especially in poultry production, on Roadrunner. Restaurant, hotels, they will be actually after Roadrunners because we have already defined the market. And right now, even poultry producers, they've been approaching us. Even feed companies, I tell you, even all those who are into vaccines and antibiotics, they want to partner with us because they really know that there is serious production happening. And actually, right now, if you check, the number of farmers who are bringing eggs to hatchery right now has increased. Actually, it has trebled. All hatcheries are full. There is serious production happening in the country. And not only have you dominated Zimbabwe, we have also dominated Africa. Zambia, Botswana, Malawi, there are people who are writing us to a franchise of Nhema chickens. And we are going there. We are not stopping.
I saw it with my own eyes. The reason why I went to Victoria Falls, I wanted to see with my own eyes if it's something that is achievable. What shocks me is when we post videos like this, people say, there is no market for it. But we're looking at you creating your own market. And it's working. What did you see that people did not see when you started this whole thing?
Honestly, what I have noted, we tried to the idea of the association. We realized that as Africa, especially Zimbabweans, we don't want to unite. Right? Look what is happening. If you bring people together, they always think that someone is want to eat my money, someone wants to steal my money. It's not like that. That's why I said, let me come up with an inborn idea of poultry contract farming, right? And right now, if you want to check that there's market, go and have a conversation with the farmers who are in contract with. Right now, they're even increasing production. They're increasing capacity because we are paying cash and carry on the same day, on cash on delivery. I tell you, to be honest with you, not only we are even failing to supply the market with the numbers which we have addressed. And right now my idea is by 2027, we would have increased our capacity to more than 200,000. And by 2030, our idea is to have 1 million capacity each. 1 million capacity each. I tell you, this is big. With poultry, we never go wrong. I tell you, the world is going organic. Right now, we are building another state-of-the-art fowl runs and facilities in Sunside there. An indication that there's serious market. There's serious market in this business. Not only in Zimbabwe, but in Africa. We have opened markets in Africa. We have not yet tapped Europe. Europe, they want our products, but we want to increase production at first before we go there. The fact that I'm growing and I'm expanding, it really means something is happening.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And just have conversations with the farmers, which we are actually dealing with. They will tell you that there's serious market. I tell you, meat market is very plenty. I tell you, egg market is very big. Day-old chicks market, point of lay chicks, like these Roadrunners, they've got 4 business models, like I've indicated in the beginning.
Oh, yeah, please explain.
You have an option to sell your table eggs. You just remove your cocks, you sell the table eggs, like Black Asolom is one of the best. You have also an option to sell day-old chicks. You hatch your eggs, you do value addition. You have got an option to go for meat. Just raise your chickens for meat. Free range production, you sell meat at 3 months. I tell you, it's a big business because restaurants are after organic meat. You have got option to raise this, you sell them as point of lay. There are people who doesn't want to breed, actually brood chicks from day old to point of lay. They just want to as mature. A point of lay right now in the market, a hen is going for $15. A cock is going for $20. The market, we are failing to even supply point of lays. So I tell you, this is a big market. Yes.
Because on social media, people will be looking at farming as if it's something that is useless. But I'm seeing a rise in farming here, especially here in Zimbabwe.
Look at our country. Look at our history. I'm sure you can know even how farmers, especially the white farmers, dominated this actually nation in terms of production.
To an extent that we were once the bread basket.
We were once the bread basket of Southern Africa. Why can't we do that? And we are saying, we, the indigenous, and right now I tell you, there is abundance of land, and the land is going to be scarce. I want to encourage everyone right now, even in your rural areas, start with what we have right now in your rural areas, because that land is going to be scarce. Land is a resource. And I tell you, here in Africa, we don't have retirement. Farming is retirement. Right? And I tell you, not only is it retirement, because with farming, everyone wants to eat. Whether you are retrenched, whether you are sick, whether even we are told, no, you can't do it. Right? So this is an indication to say, this is the business.
Can I start this and be successful? Is it not too late for me to start this?
It's never too late. And we are saying Nhema Chickens is already providing a market. All you need to do is to do production and leave everything to us. All you need is just to take your chicks, pay for your chicks, your feeds, etc. Go and raise them. After they are starting laying, you bring the eggs to us. We pay you. You go back, you increase your production. We pay you. You go on the field, you increase your production. And we are saying, me and you will feed the nation. So it's never too late to start. And especially with farming, right? I want to tell you right now, the world, if you go to Asian countries, right now, most of the imports which we are doing, especially the issue of fertilizer, etc., they are coming from that, it's as a result of farming. I tell you, everything comes from the land. So let's not underestimate farming.
You know, people are saying it's so good to be true that Mr. Nhema created his own market and he can buy from you.
What we have done is, as Nhema Chickens, I've got different lines of breeds, right?
Yes.
And I'm a breeder. I'm a certified breeder. I'm registered, and right now, even I'm now SASPO registered. So I have got confidence in my stock. I've got confidence in my breeding line. So I breed the day-old chicks. I give you, you raise them, and I buy back the stock because I've got several lines which I will use to ensure that there's no inbreeding. Yes, there's no inbreeding. If you look at all these cages, I'm sure you will show them. If you look at all these cages, these are several lines which I'm developing right now. The last time you came here, I showed you the black axolotl.
Yes.
I want to tell you right now, we've got 4 lines of black axolotl. We've got line 1, line 2, up to line 4. Yes, these are different breeding lines. We are looking at the genetic composition. We are looking at the in terms of the creed, the color, the gift. We are also looking at the size. We are looking at the plumage. We are looking at the fast growth and etc. Then I, as the breeder, I know what to put on this gene. I know what to put on this hen. I want to know what to put on this cock. And I want to create a chicken which is able to perform in the market, which is able to lay more, which is also able to give you the highest return on your investment. So leave it to me in terms of breeding. Your role is to grow. It's me who is going to actually increase the production capacity, to increase the size of that particular breed. I've got now 27 breeds. The last time we were here, I had 23. Now I've increased 4 breeds. And we are not stopping. Like I've told you, the world over, we've got over 360 breeding lines, breeding types of chickens in the world. So we are not stopping, and as a market, I've realized that actually in Zimbabwe, people really love big bodies, big breeds, big breeds like the black axolotl. And also, I want to correct this misconception. A lot of people think the Brahma is one of the biggest chickens. No, it's not like that. Brahma is big in terms of height, in terms of size, but most of them think that they are feathers. The best breed and the heaviest breed is black axolotl. I tell you.
For me, I used to think that it's the smallest, like it's only good at laying.
No. It's one of the biggest. We've got what we call our pedigree, which won the 2025 champions in the recent Harare Agriculture Show in 2025. One of our pedigree cock, which is the black axolotl, weighed 6.2 kgs, and it became the grand champion. And this is what we are using to breed our various lines of black axolotl. So our pure breeds at Nhema Chickens, even if you check in various social media groups, any breed which is bought from Nhema Chickens, I tell you, one can identify it. This is Nhema Chickens. Because it's just quality. It's just pure. So I'm saying, leave it to me for breeding. You do the growing. and you put your money in the pocket.
So that's black astrolabe, the black one.
Yes, that's the black astrolabe. This
big,
one is the white astrolabe. We've got a breeding program which is happening here, and I tell you, the future is bright with Nhema chickens.
You're crossbreeding too?
Yes, we are now also crossbreeding because we are also want to target the meat market, right? The export market. Exactly.
Which means you noticed the loophole, you saw an opportunity there.
There is a serious opportunity on the export market because organic is now the future. Like I've told you, by 2036, there will be ban of all caged chickens. So the world is going organic. So please, let's make use of available land. Let's grow our heads. Let's grow our numbers. And I tell you, the market is after us. And I tell you, I've always been saying this. You know what? It's always good to go big. If you want to attract the market, go big. The market is after numbers.
Yes.
The market is not after excuses.
Yes.
You can't go to a hotel or to a restaurant to say, I'm looking for a market when you've got 100 chickens. I tell you, right now there's one of the player who is now into restaurants and also butcheries. I had a meeting just 3 days ago, and they say, no, I've been watching you, and I want a producer who is serious like you, because I want around 200 base Roadrunners every week. So tell me, if we have got someone who wants 200 chickens, dressed chickens every week, in a month's time, we are talking of 800. So if you've got 100, how are you going to supply that market? So the market is after numbers. The market is after people who are serious. So that's why I was so motivated to introduce the contract farming program, and it's going so well. For those who does not qualify for contract farming, I encourage them to start small, because I started small. But if you have got capital, why can't you learn from Mr. Nhema? Mr. Nhema has gone through pains and struggles. He has started small, he has learned the lessons. But we are saying, you are privileged. Now I'm here, I'm dishing out information freely to you.
You can start
and we are saying, if you've got capital, come to us, let's work together so that you start big. But for those who don't have enough capital, start small, follow the trend. But I want to encourage those who want to start small, please don't expect returns within 6 months, right? If you start small, it will take you around 3 to 4 years for you to see the potential, to see the results, to see the value in this Roadrunner production. Like I've indicated, I started in 2017.
Yes.
But around 2022, 2030, that's when I then started to realize our profits. Because I was reinvesting our profits of the business. Never eat business money. Never eat business money kuti watengesa now manheru akuti Maria yakunotenga chingwa chomba. No. That one is not acceptable. You must be able to run a business successfully. Each business you must be able to have record keeping. Record keeping is very important. You must be able to do monthly financials. It's important to also pay yourself as the directors. It's important to pay your employees well, right? So that they take care of your business. It's important to also have what we call a strategies records. Every day, you must know what has gone in, what has gone out. It's important in that business. So never take this business as subsistence farming. This is a commercial business. This is serious business. Let's take it seriously.
What are your words to people who are starting business in Africa? What are we doing wrong that we should correct?
Africa, let's change our mentality. We just have to change our mentality. I know a lot of people, they really want to work until they retire, right? You must create a retirement in employment, right? My words to you is, whilst you are in employment, create something for yourself. Not only in chicken production, you can even do any other business, horticulture, you can even do machinery, you can even do. You just need to save up something to start a business. Because I tell you, with business, you will never go wrong. This is the future, right? We need to empower ourselves. Look at Indians, you look at the white community. Yes. They always empower their children right from actually the grassroots. Yes. It's important that we change our mindset. That, you know what, we must create our employment on our own. We must be our own bosses, right? We must create our own destiny as Zimbabwe, as Africa.
If you have watched the video this far, thank you. And I'm grateful, and I hope you have subscribed and liked the video.